we all hit up. A quick gun on my niggas, they all hit us. We triller, go figure, realize it's gon' get up. Full of it, that money don't discriminate. It don't see no color. We cut up, scratch paper, it don't get no bigger. Fuck a low budget, both loving. Bread and float, fuck up, scratch paper, the young Gutzy.
Real life street stars, man. We in here with young Gutzy, man. What's good with it, man?
Shit, man. Same old, same old.
Man, blessing having you come through here, man. You know what I'm saying? Messing with us on some real life street star shit, man. For real.
Shit, true that.
Man, go ahead and tell them where you from, kind of what it is you do, man.
Shit, I'm from Rockford, Illinois, and shit, I do a lot of everything, and you know what I'm saying, I'm from the jack of all trades, and I just, you know what I'm saying, trying to expand my creativity, and shit, man.
You say Rockford, Illinois?
Rockford, Illinois, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm from poverty, shit.
Yeah.
It's in the nutshell, you know what I'm saying? Rockford, Illinois is just outside of Chicago.
Yeah.
Maybe like 90 miles. Shit, I got a lot of hungry, talented individuals there, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot riding on me, so, you know what I'm saying? I look at it as giving back and, you know, reaching out and, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take it to the next level, shit.
Real talk,
Ain't nowhere to go but up, shit. You know, that's how I look at it.
Real talk. Well, we got you out here in the D now, man. Tell us what got you out here in Dallas with it.
Shit, a long scarred past, shit, past of, you know what I'm saying, greed and envy and, you know what I'm saying,
Sound like a woman involved or something, man. I don't know.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, my grandma, you know what I'm saying, my dad and shit, you know what I'm saying, he kind of, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, close to his mom, and, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of like, you know, been far away from him, so, you know, I came here, I found him, you know what I'm saying.
Real talk, real talk.
Living, you know what I'm saying, my past and shit, so it feel like all like a dream and shit to me. So.
How long have you been out here in the D, man, grinding this music?
Shit, I've been back and forth since I was 11 years old.
Okay,
shit, trying to catch up with my family history with my dad's side, so, you know what I'm saying, I done had a son now, so I'm trying to,
oh yeah, that'll do it.
Catch up with him, and I ain't trying to repeat history with my only son, so,
yeah.
You know, this got a lot to do with me and my fuel to my fire, you know what I'm saying, my baby mama being my worst enemy, so, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, amen to that. You know
they
what
don't
I'm
make it
saying?
easy.
Shit, for all the, you know what I'm saying, fathers first, you know what I'm saying, before whatever they sit their day out, you know what I'm saying.
Real talk. Of course, I know you do this rapping thing, man, and I know you also mentioned you a jack of all trades. What got you into the music, man, as far as what was your upbringing in the music culture, whatever?
Shit, man, I was always trying to be the balance of, you know what I'm saying, my corrupted household, you know what I'm saying, as my mom as a single mother and shit, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, you know what I'm saying, I always been back and forth, you know what I'm saying. Shit, was music a leading factor in your life as far as just kind of like a getaway, or? Well, it was like writing. It was just to equal things out, you know what I'm saying, like bring balance, because, you know what I'm saying, I come from a household of, you know what I'm saying, I got a brother, you know what I'm saying, I got a sister, you know what I'm saying, so me and my brother, we like a year and a half off, so, you know what I'm saying, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, we got different dads, so it's like, you know, a lot of growing pains in the family. So I
would say, what was like what was your music idols as far as growing up? Like, what were you listening to? What were you into?
Shit, I was into Snoop Dogg. I was Snoop Dogg, 3 6 Mafia as a group, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah.
Shit, I was into Pimp C, you know what I'm saying? Bun B, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Twister, of course, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Twister, he Chicago with it, you know what I'm saying? So, like, how's the love for Twister out there? Is that like a thing out there, like, or?
Nah, I'm pretty sure everything's still pumping and jumping for that man.
There you go, man. There you go, man.
You know what I'm saying? He always been an idol of mine, you know what I'm saying? Coming from the land, so.
Yeah, one of those legends,
you know what
man.
I'm saying?
Gutzy
Resurrected, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, hey, real talk, man.
So you gotta get it, you know what I'm saying? That's a cop that, you know, you gotta have that.
Yeah, definitely, man. As far as even talking about Gutzy Resurrected, man, this album, man, you know what I'm saying, you was able to put 24, like, just really 24 tracks, man, whether it's outros and the songs, man. Tell us about that, man, your recording process, man, as far as even having 24 songs on this album, man, putting it out there for the people like that.
Man, shit. Really, though, I had to put it out there to the peoples only because I feel like this is what they needed, and this year was about, you know what I'm saying, putting it in their face, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of that came from, you know what I'm saying, a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying, a lot of that shit, that 24 track came from, you know what I'm saying, pain, you know what I'm saying, poverty, you know what I'm saying, and prospering, you know what I'm saying, prosperity, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, a lot of that comes from blood, sweat, and tears, you know what I'm saying, and I went track for track, you know what I'm saying, like putting that shit together, you know what I'm saying, pushing that shit, you know what I'm saying. I really been the only one supportive of my own movement, but you know what I'm saying, I want to expand as a business, you know what I'm saying. I want to collaborate with more Dallas artists, you know what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying, that money don't discriminate, you know what I'm saying. And I look at it like that. I don't see color. So
what is the
that scratch paper, you know what I'm saying, that single.
Yeah, the single Scratch Paper, yeah. Tell us about that, man.
Cop that, you know what I'm saying. Young Rich Nation, you know what I'm saying, I'm on that mixtape, you know what I'm saying, on Block Bangers 31, you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to my man George Lopez, you know what I'm saying, for putting this shit together, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, how'd you click up with George, man? He you know, he been through here a couple times.
Shout out to my man Tuco, you know what I'm saying. Tuco put it together. Shit,
yeah,
you know
real talk.
Yeah, put it together, you know what I'm saying. Shit, I was working in the streets, you know, shit, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. Shit, I click up with Lil T the Hustler, you know what I'm saying. Shit, underground artist, you know what I'm saying. And he turned me on to my first studio, Yes Sir Track Productions.
Okay, bet.
You know what I'm saying, in South Dallas. So, you know what I'm saying, that was my first start, you know what I'm saying, as far as touching any instruments, any music when I came from Illinois, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I've always been writing since, you know what I'm saying, I was 11, so.
Bet. Even the track Scratch Paper, man. Tell us what inspired that single, man. The producer on it, you know what I'm saying. Tell us kind of what it's about.
Shit, Scratch Paper really about a move and about shout out to Misunderstood, you know what I'm saying, my feature on there, you know what I'm saying. The money don't discriminate, you know what I'm saying. And, you know what I'm saying, I don't see no color, so Scratch Paper, you know what I'm saying. Then with my baby mama and how things going there, you know what I'm saying. It's rocky and everything, but I'm fighting through it, you know what I'm saying. I done Scratch Paper with all these lawyers, and it ain't really got me nowhere, but you know.
Real talk. And what made you come with the title Gutzy Resurrected, man?
Gutzy Resurrected, man. You know what I'm saying. You gotta have that shit. To me, that was like shit. That was all I had. Like, you know what I'm saying. This all I got through everything I done been through, as far as coming back and forth and trying to make shit work and trying to make shit, you know, ends meet and shit. You know what I'm saying. It was like, you know what I'm saying. I got shot and shit. You know what I'm saying.
Damn,
behind, you know what I'm saying, like. Man, minor shit, you know what I'm saying, over a female. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying. Man, life goes on.
Go and hold up the city for him. I want them to go check it out, man.
Gutzy Resurrected. You must have that, you know what I'm saying. Shit, man, that's everything I got. You know what I'm saying?
You got the gavel on the front cover, man. What's the gavel about, man?
The gavel about me going back and forth, spending this money, scratching paper, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shit, that's my whole movement, you know what I'm saying. Number 6, you know what I'm saying, on this joint right here. So
real tough. Man, turn it around, man, because this might not have been intentional, man, but it looks like it's a telephone pole, but it looks like a cross. And it looks like you kind of got it over your shoulder like how Jesus carries it. Was that intentional? Or
oh, man, that wasn't intentional. I guess that's shit. I guess you could say that's God, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
man.
was just working in his favor, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's very
you can say I spoke a lot of this into existence because I took patience with this CD. You know what I'm saying? I've been working on this joint. You know what I'm saying? I was Facebook's motivated on 2013. I had my son 5/16 of 2013.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was having 2 kids at the same time. So, you know what I'm saying, by different mothers. So, you know what I'm saying, one Caucasian and my baby mama now, but my other daughter, she didn't make it. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
That's you know what I'm saying, this all my ambition, everything I got, you know what I'm saying? Gutzy Resurrected, you know what I'm saying? I done cheated death, you know what I'm saying, about 3 or 4 times. And you know what I'm saying, I came from the bottom out here from somewhere I ain't from. So, you know what I'm saying, it ain't where you're from, it's where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Tell us about that, man, as far as you know, where you coming from to where you are now, man. Like kind of what shaped you and molded you into being who you are today with the music.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? How I got the name Gutzy, really, you know what I'm saying? I had to find myself, you know what I'm saying, who I was, because I didn't have a father figure growing up.
Yeah.
Shit like that, so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just kind of molded.
I want something, you know what I'm saying, when my son growing up, you know what I'm saying, he 3 right now, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to make shit work with baby mama, but as I keep trying shit, you know what I'm saying, it's like an evil force against me, so, you know what I'm saying, it was like, you know what I'm saying, really my integrity, everything I got, my pride, you know what I'm saying, I got ride on this shit, you know what I'm saying, so.
How much of that goes into your music, man, as far as your real life and as far as
I'll
what
be hot
you
for
live?
The next 10 years, you know what I'm saying, that's how I feel, you know what I'm saying, and shit, it's 24 track, this all me, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, with the telephone booth and shit, you know what I'm saying, that's how it was, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't getting no collect cards from my own family and shit. So
Man.
you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
I
real.
kinda caught up with my own family history as far as going to jail and them never being there. But out of spite they left me in jail. This is the last time, so
Damn, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You know.
You got a track on there called Living in My Rearview, man. Tell us what does that mean, you know what I'm saying?
Man, living in my rearview, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm out here in these streets like every day, you know what I'm saying? And shit, man, when my feet hit the ground in the morning, that's all I think about is my son. It's like a dark cloud over my head that I came 1,000 miles away from Illinois just to be this close to y'all, and you know, y'all disown me and say I'm a Thomas. You know what I'm saying? My last name Thomas, so you know what I'm saying? I got a new album coming out, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna let y'all hear a little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? My single gonna be called Heavenly Relations. But you know what I'm saying, I got another song on there, you know what I'm saying? And basically it's about everything that I done been through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
real.
I'm only gonna come through for the heart, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Got this from the heart, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Gutzy Resurrected and
got to.
You know
Have you I know you said you would like to work with a few Dallas artists, man. Have you already collabed with a couple? And if so, if not,
yeah, I got Sassy.
Who would you like to work with?
Sassy and
Nina
Jules, you know what I'm saying? She on Heavenly Relations, like I just mentioned, you know what I'm saying? Heavenly Relations, I'm gonna let that ride as a single. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 7-minute song, so we're gonna have to break that down to like 4.5 minutes.
7-minute song?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like everything I got, and it's like, you know, it's like you can't stop what's God, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? That's what inspired me, my passion as far as my son goes. So, you know what I'm saying?
Real
Can't
talk.
kill my joy, you know what I'm saying? It's on this one right here. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my whole passion, my whole fuel to my fire. So,
yeah. Is there any artists that you would like to work with being out here in the Dallas scene that you've been kind of peeping, whatever?
I mean, if you hungry, let's get it. And if you want to collabo, you know what I'm saying, elaborate that, you know what I'm saying? I don't really beat around the bush or nothing like that. Yeah. I just, you know what I'm saying, should wish he was more reaching out instead of, you know what I'm saying, me have to put things together and, you know what I'm saying, find out for myself how I found George. So
real talk. Well, I mean, yeah, it's like, man, you know, Dallas is it's a learning city, you know what I'm saying, being in music. We haven't had like, you know, years of music industry here, so you know, the artists out here are learning, you know what I'm saying, too, you know what I'm saying, it could be a lot better. What are your thoughts on the music industry as a whole as far as just what's out there on the radio right now?
The industry to me right now, man, is to me more ain't about rap to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm more beyond rap and shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't coming out like this to be in front of cameras and shit like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's more of about like where my heart is right now, you know what I'm saying? This the whole movement of this. This is where my heart is right now, you know what I'm saying? And
the writing process.
Anybody I feel like, you know what I'm saying, trying to take me away from my son, you know what I'm saying, can get it. That's how I feel about it.
Real talk, you know man. How long was that project in the works? I mean, how long did you work on it?
Before I got my hands on these equipment, as far as like the music, because it's always, you know what I'm saying, I always been like a mentor for little kids, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So that always inspired me. And along the way I finished school, you know what I'm saying, I finished with the GED and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they evaluated my credits coming back and forth, being up my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
my motherfucking dad ass and shit, you know what I'm saying? It kind of cost me what I could have been, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of talent, you know what I'm saying? I really, literally, you know what I'm saying, start opening doors at 2 years old. So, you know what I'm saying? Like far as my grandma, they say I'm lucky in my family, but I look at it like I'm chosen. So I'm like, that's the whole reason. Like everything came from my creativeness. So you know what I'm saying, as far as this music goes.
And I know you said, of course, I know you being a writer and stuff, of course, writing all your own music, you know, of course, just the whole process is through you. What is your process in the studio as far as, I mean, are you going in there with songs done, songs completed, ready just to spit it, or are you learning, are you making songs while you're at the studio?
Shit, really, man, I be riding in my car. And,
that's the best way to get it.
You know what I'm saying? And I be living this shit, so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Here and there, I piece a verse up together. You know what I'm saying? And later, I piece a verse up together, and you know what I'm saying? I scratch paper, say I write this, and say I don't want this. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Take what I need out that. You know what I'm saying?
Real tough, real tough.
Or something. You know what I'm saying? I just live my life, and before you know it, I got a verse. You know what I'm saying? A high 16 or a high 8. You know what I'm saying?
Real tough.
So.
I know you said Scratch Paper, of course, that's a single, so make sure y'all check out Scratch Paper. What other song on there would you say is kind of just you speaking to the fans, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, one of your heartfelt ones, you know what I'm saying?
My heartfelt ones, I would say the whole movement of this track would be everything look familiar.
Yeah.
Everything look familiar because to me that's like, you know what I'm saying, no matter what you go through, you know what I'm saying, shit, if it's a hater want to take your life, or say if it's a hater, like, you know what I'm saying, it's just meant to say my baby mama, you know what I'm saying, she, you know what I'm saying, she Hispanic, and you know what I'm saying, my son, he Hispanic and black, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like I got a little Cherokee Indian. I'm Cherokee Indian and black, so.
Oh, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My son would be considered black, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
It's
man.
like everything look familiar, and I don't see where the hate comes from.
Is that your motivating factor right now? As far as just your son or your what you saying, your family not being in your life?
Really the poverty. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I didn't let you get it out. I jumped the gun now, but really it's the poverty and everything as a whole. What I done went through, as far as getting here to Dallas and settling in and having things on my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if I just didn't have it, you know what I'm saying, somebody need me for mine, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
So it's like my pride, you know what I'm saying, riding on it. So
real talk. If there was something else you could be doing besides music right now, what would you say you'd be doing?
Shit, like I said, I'm from the jack of all trades, and what I be doing right now is mosaic art. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like trying to get my LLC license. I'm always trying to stay business and you know what I'm saying, keep my bread afloat and shit. So
mosaic art, that's different though, man. That's what's up though.
Yeah, I'm trying to touch a million hearts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all around the world. You know what I'm saying? No matter what color he is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
About this Gutzy Resurrected. It ain't about color to me. You know what I'm saying? All I see is green. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. Are you doing any promo outside of Dallas? Are you taking it back to your hometown? Are you going?
Man, I'm sending shit to Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where my sister at. I'm sending shit to Chicago where my brother at.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm sending shit, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. I got my shit in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for really my shit to get in the right hands, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If nobody heard this yet, you know what I'm saying? I kind of just put it out this year, but shit, I done gave a lot of CDs away for a whole year, you know what I'm saying? Investing in myself. So
nah, definitely, man. Messing with George Lopez, man. That man's a king of distribution, man. So, yeah, he'll definitely get it out there for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I would say as far as 2016 going into 2017, what would you like to do more of that you didn't do in 2016 this year?
Shit, just stay at it, stay on it, you know. Stay ready for getting ready, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gutzy Resurrected, you know what I'm saying?
Or do you have any visuals in the idea, any doing any shows, anything like that, as far as where people can actually get it?
Yeah, but I got so much going on right now, man. I'm trying to really build my portfolio with my mosaic art. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this don't move, I know something that will, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, gotta have seven
like,
hands.
you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, if they don't like this, shit, I know they gotta like this.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I just like to keep my bread afloat.
What's your social media game like, man? Are you on social media a lot? Or are you messing with that at all? Or
shit, I be in the streets a lot, and I really be about myself a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got too many people just record me, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to be in the camera too much.
So don't go live around this, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't go live around
shit,
this, man.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Facebook, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as my peers, you know what I'm saying? Getting real feedback and shit, I really ain't got the good feedback. So, you know what I'm saying? I got an album coming out, you know what I'm saying? No feedback, you know what I'm saying? Healthier than any feedback.
Where, I know it's very hard now, even with you having like the actual press copies of your CD. Do you have any? Are you gonna put it out digitally too with the Spotify's, with the Dat Piffs live mixtapes? You gonna go that route? Or you still?
Tell you the truth, I'm just shit. I'm just jumping in this shit, man. I ain't even too much on game about that, but
well, yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying, cats will put you on game as well. Having it out, the kids, the way they get music online now, you know what I'm saying, it's just like they be online, but having a press copy, man, I'm a fan of the original, pressing your CD up, doing artwork, giving it out, you know what I'm saying, and actually meeting your fans and, you know, shaking their hands, you know what I'm saying. So you're definitely doing it the right way, you know what I'm saying, bringing the music in. With that being said, as far as with futures and stuff like that, for people to even want to get at you, man, how are they getting at you?
Shit, man, I'm on Instagram. I be on Facebook the most. That's only because I ain't too hot at, you know what I'm saying, the social media like that. I be in the streets and.
Yeah, go ahead and drop them the Instagram, man, in case they want to get at you for a feature or something, man.
Shit, at J, damn. Man, I ain't too.
We gonna put it on the screen for him.
Man, I don't remember that shit. Too.
Yeah, we gonna put
My
it on the
shit
screen
changed
for
from
him.
this last shit, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
George Lopez, he gonna take care of it.
Bad.
I think it's at y.j.gutsy.com.
So we gonna get it out there for him, man.
Yeah.
If you feel like giving your Facebook information, you want to drop that up?
Shit, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hey,
that kind of personal, but
yeah,
you know
come find him selling the CD at your local store, man. For real.
Yes, sir.
Real tough. Man, Gutsy, man, you got any shout outs you want to give?
Shit, I want to give a shout out, you know what I'm saying, to that man I'm still first and foremost. You know what I'm saying, for all the things, you know, so all the situations I passed through, you know what I'm saying, being not from here, you know what I'm saying, so, you know what I'm saying, it was like the only thing destined was the journey I had to get to this point, you know what I'm saying, so
Real tough.
to me, you know what I'm saying, and to my mom, I'd like to give a shout out to her. I like to give a shout out to my son, you know what I'm saying, because he innocent for, you know what I'm saying, and I'm trying, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
so, and I like to give a shout out to my own boy Boogie right here,
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying, for
through,
even
man.
making it, you know what I'm saying, because shit
Yeah.
crazy, you know what I'm saying, shit, everybody going through something, and you know what I'm saying, I'm just blessed to have somebody here with me, you know what I'm saying, to even, you know what I'm saying, film this shit, or, you know what I'm saying, for even this shit to get out here.
Real talk, man. I know you said it's been a turbulent journey, man. If you could describe the journey up until this point in one word, what word would that be?
Shit. The journey in one word.
Man,
Shit.
probably can't even fit in one word.
Shit.
Yeah, that's a word right there. That's a word right there, man. God damn, man. That's a word right there, man. Hey, man.
Wow, guys. Wow.
For real. That's serious, man. That says a lot, too, man. Hey, man, well, we definitely know what it is, man. Damn, man, you know what I'm saying? Gutzy Resurrected, man. You know what I'm saying? It's out now.
You got to get that, man.
You know, definitely, man. I mean, if you ain't on that, please, man. You know what I'm saying? This man's speaking the truth, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Man, we definitely love having you on the show, man. We definitely appreciate you coming through and blessing us with, you know, just knowledge, man.
Hey, I'm gonna get that at YJ dot, you know what I'm saying, for the Instagram.
Oh yeah, we gonna find you. Trust me. Well, we gonna find you. Don't worry,
man, you gotta have that, man. I ain't too up on the social media shit, but
yeah, we gonna find you on that one. Trust me, we gonna have that, man.
Yeah.
Well, we just definitely appreciate you coming through, man, and rocking with us, man, for real, man. So
yeah, no doubt.
man, you are real life street stars, man. We definitely salute, bro.
Yeah, already. Shit,
Yeah.
Y'all tune in to Real Life Street Stars and make sure you go get that app off of Google Play. Download it now.